Gemini, welcome to the Renaissance Tarot, to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So dear Gemini, today I'm going to be doing your reading for the month of November. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your main challenge. I'm going to see what happened in the past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice and close up with an oracle card. So dear Gemini, Gemush, I'm in your head, I'm on your mind. You know I'm a Gemini. I put the gem in, Gemini. I'm your most favorite and funny Armenian guy. First things first, Gemini, I want to say thank you so much for being here. I really greatly appreciate you. And you know, it's here. Mercury retrograde, your ruling planet, is fully going into retrograde on November 9th for the next 3 weeks. We are in the pre-shadow period now, so I want to make sure that I am preparing you very well, especially you and Virgos, okay? Because that's your ruling planet. So you got this, and I got you. Let's see what's happening for my gems. Gemush. By the way, I just came from a dentist. I had my teeth cleaning done. You're just gonna have that white smile out there. So, Gemini, your challenge for the month of November is the Page of Swords. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands, followed by the Three of Cups and the Magician. So your challenge, Gemini, is actually about communication, okay? Someone is about to either talk to you or you're thinking about talking to someone. This is the card of a Gemini minor arcana, air sign, right? So Page of Swords, Gemini, is all about communication, text, messages, talk, mind, thinking, and you are the great communicator here, okay? Because you're ruled by the mind. Geminis are the air sign, so you got the T, I got the T too. We're gonna talk about and see what this message here is for you in the month of November, okay? So in the recent past, Gemini, you have the Knight of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. In the recent past, it looks like someone here entered into your life, okay? Possibly a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could have been an earth sign, maybe another air sign. But I do see here someone coming into your life, and whatever happened between you and this person, Gemini, I do see here an ending, right? The cards do not lie. So as you can see, like literally with the Nine of Swords, some sort of a situation came to an end, made you feel very overwhelmed, okay? And I do see here holding on to this person, holding on to this situation. We're gonna get back to this and clarify shortly. What's coming up for you in the month of November, dear Gemini? You have the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Wands. Major shift is gonna happen into your life. I think you already can feel something is about to happen. Wheel of Fortune is here on top of your reading. This is actually really good. Even though your ruling planet, the Mercury retrograde, may sound scary, but it's not, and I'm going to walk you through it. But some sort of an important event is going to happen for you with the Wheel of Fortune, whether that's about your abundance, your financial situation, career changes coming up for you. And I know that you have been waiting for some sort of a message, Gemini. We're going to see what this message here is for you in a moment when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Queen of Swords, and that's you. You have the Two of Pentacles and the Lovers, okay? So in the near future, Gemini, I do see here a major decision to be made, okay? Whether that's you making a decision, wanting to get back with someone based on the incoming communication or them, we're going to clarify this to see what this is about. But as you can see with the Lovers here, literally, that's also the card of Geminis. You know, in tarot, when it all started, the Lovers used to be also called a choice, and it is the card of Gemini. So you have to make a decision here, okay? Someone here is going to get ready to talk to you, and you have to make a very important decision. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands here is about, you know, the challenges that you are kind of gonna be presented with. And the challenge here, very interestingly, what comes after that is some sort of a manifestation here with the Three of Cups and the Magician, you know, and it is about a reunion. It is about a reconciliation, but we're going to see why is this challenge here and what is it that you need to know. Okay, so I got you. Let's get into your reading and let's clarify everything for you. So I'm going to clarify your challenge, which is the Page of Swords. Okay, so Gemini, let's clarify your challenge, the Page of Swords. I do pick up energetically as if like somebody wants to send you a message. And remember, it's not a surprise that during the Mercury retrograde, you may tend to hear from a lot of people from the past. So the Page of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Wands, okay, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups. Okay, so first things first, anytime you hear that there is a Six of Cups, literally your reading is going to be awesome. There is no sugarcoating, but I already can tell. The cards do not lie. The Wheel of Fortune is the same thing here that I said there is a turning point. Somebody's coming back from the past. Gemini, that's what it is about. When you started, you'll know. A lot of you know tarot. Six of Cups is nostalgia. It's about somebody from the past, like a past lover that you have been in connection with. And I'm also getting here with the same Seven of Wands showing up at the bottom of the deck, Gemini. It's the same situation where the struggle is like someone is struggling with their decision. Okay, it's like someone has been fighting their feelings in terms of like wanting to reach out to you. But this turning point here, when it happens, this communication where it comes in, when someone presses that send button, Gemini, I feel like that's going to be a turning point for you. And it's like almost when you were least expecting that to happen for you, that is what's going to take place. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune here is, first of all, it's a major arcana card. So the universe is bringing somebody back into your life from the past. And, there's going to be a lot of chatter. This is all about communication with the Page of Swords. A lot of my success stories, a lot of the receipts that I have are all up on my channel, in the community posts and into my Instagram that I share occasionally. So more than welcome to check them out, you know what I mean? But that's just what I'm seeing here. It's not my fault that most of the predictions come true. Okay, so there is a communication here that's coming up, and you seem to be you're manifesting this. You already know it's coming out. But I think that when it comes, there is some sort of somebody who needs to conform, or compromise for this situation to change. In the near future, we're going to talk about this shortly. But let's talk about this person that came into your life in the past. Okay, I'm seeing here the Tower. I just saw the Tower flipping over, so could have dealt with a Scorpio. Okay, so the Knight of Cups, Gemini, is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles, and the Moon. Okay, so Cancer energy. Whoever you were dealing with, Gemini, I feel like that for some of you, this person could have come from a long distance, or maybe they just relocated, or maybe this was a long distance relationship. For a lot of you, I do see here some sort of a conflict and argument breaking out between the two of you. It could have been the issue was maybe for the two of you was this distance. There was some sort of a distance that was created. I think with this person coming into your life, there was a lot of love. You just felt very connected to this person. But this distance here could have been physical, like a geographical distance, Gemini, or for some of you, maybe if you were in a connection relationship with this person, they started pulling back all of a sudden, okay? And that was a major conflict. That was a major issue. I'm also seeing here with the Six of Pentacles, you and this individual not having an equal give and take exchange energy, Gemini, which really bothered you big time. So that's one other thing that I'm here noticing, okay, that might have caused. Now, you were holding on to this person. Even though this situation ended, many of you had a really difficult time letting go, okay? So, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. So let's clarify the Four of Pentacles for you, Gemini. The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Devil, the World, and the Six of Swords. The cards are literally right here, okay? With this juxtaposition, because you're so smart, I'm going to explain this and you're going to know what it is. Even though this situation ended with this person, the World card, okay? Major Arcana card, the last card, it means a cycle coming into a completion. And it was a toxic cycle. A lot of toxicity, a lot of unhealthy things. Maybe some of you were dealing with someone where there were addictions involved, compulsive behavior, compulsive sexual behavior, sexual urges, shopping, alcohol, I don't know, you name it, trauma, right? That was not dealt with. And I feel like that it took you a long time, Gemini, to finally disconnect from this energy and from this person, okay, in the recent past with the Six of Swords. Very difficult phase for a lot of you to move forward, even though this cycle was ended. So let's talk about the Nine of Swords here for you to see what happened to you in the recent past and why were you so stressed out. A lot of you were very stressed out because the way that this person came into your life and the way that they showered you with love and affection and all that, I think it really kind of put you in a state of mind that, oh my gosh, this is my person, we're gonna get settled and we're gonna get married, right? So the Nine of Swords is clarified by the Empress, the Fool, and the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of you had big hopes for this person, and that's why you were so stressed out. The reason why you were feeling this overthinking, overanalyzing, in pain, maybe some of you had a hard time, going to work, picking yourself back up. There was a lot of sadness. The reason why, Gemini, because whatever you really wanted to create with this person, with the Fool, which is about a brand new beginning, Queen of Pentacles, you wanted to settle down with this person, maybe create a business, home, and most importantly, for some of you, you wanted to have a child with this person. Male or female, doesn't matter. Maybe some of you wanted to become a parent, right? A mother, father. So a lot of you were very much stressed out because you did have the big hopes. It almost like this connection promised you to have that dream house, that dream relationship with this individual, and it didn't work out. Okay, so let's talk about the present moment and what's coming up for you, Gemini, in the near future, in the month of November. So I'm going to clarify the Six of Pentacles in the present moment with the Wheel of Fortune, because there is definitely a major chain of events that are going to happen for you, right? Bridge of incidents that's going to take place, and something is going to manifest. The Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. You might be dealing with a fire sign also, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any other placements. But what's going to happen for you, Gemini, is that, like I said, with the Page of Swords, which is also your challenge, right? When this text comes in, when this communication comes in, Gemini, and that's what I'm strongly getting. This person is going to talk to you of their desire that they want to work things out with you. Okay, with the Three of Pentacles, this person is going to express how much they want to build something with you. They want to cooperate. They want to collaborate. They want to be back together again, okay? And again, this person is very much aware of your desire that you want family with this person, with the Ten of Cups. You want to settle down. You want to be on the same page with them. You want to have this family. They are aware of your desire. Maybe you have had conversations with this person in the past. It's something that they might have initiated first or made you feel like that's where this is going, like marriage and settling down, moving in together. But because it didn't happen, and they know that you are very stressed out, they want to come back and they want to talk about that. And there is a Wheel of Fortune, okay? So this is inescapable. This is something that is going to happen. So let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune for you in the present moment. The card of communication, which is the Eight of Wands. This is the card of communication, incoming news. And you have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, okay? So water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be also another air sign. And that's your Gemini, okay? Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. As you can see, the two queens are looking the opposite ways. What does that mean? That means that you and this person haven't talked to each other for a long time. And as you can tell, Gemini, you're way too smart to not know that I didn't just wake up and started shuffling cards and learning tarot. You know what I mean? This is my passion. This is my career. So cards, I'm very connected with my cards. So basically what's going to end up happening, Gemini, okay, you and this person, there is communication. Okay, I believe that that's their energy, thinking about what kind of communication they want to have with you. And what's going to end up happening here, Gemini, is that you and this person are going to have a face-to-face conversation, okay? There is a lot of issues that need to be addressed. As you can see, the Queen of Swords has her hand up, and him here doesn't matter. I know there is a lot of male Gemini broskis watching me as well. So when the Queen has her hand up above the clouds, it indicates that the clouds are below the sword, right? Below the hand. So there is going to be conversation to clear the air, to clear up the fog. Whatever situation between you and this person did not work out, that's their desire here. And that is very much tied up to this communication that they want to talk to you, Gemini. Okay, now Three of Wands here in the near future. I mean, like in the present moment, it is about the future because and you've been waiting for this. You've been waiting because your future has been somewhat very uncertain, because you have struggled for a long time, Gemini, whether you should move forward, whether you should move on from this person, or you should still anticipate any kind of communication coming from them. So let's clarify the Three of Wands for you in the present moment. So the Three of Wands, Gemini, is clarified by the Chariot, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, I mean, at the end of the day, family is what really matters to you. You are someone that you are very family oriented. You really want to build a strong foundation with someone, especially with this person. Here is the thing, Gemini, the heartbreak has been real, okay? And I think that you either want to have some sort of a closure, for some of you, like a closure and move on. That's what you have been waiting for, right? With the Three of Wands. And that closure has to do a lot with the Three of Swords, which is talking about the heartbreak and the pain that you experienced and the way that things ended. And I think that a lot of you are, I'm no sugarcoating. Some of you are going to be like, you know what, I think, we have a chance to move together here. But first, we need to talk about this Three of Swords, because it's not that you are bitter. I don't say you're being resentful. I just think that you have a lot of questions in your mind. You're a Gemini after all. You like to ask questions. So you're definitely going to ask this person multiple questions, okay? And I think that that's going to kind of determine and set the tone of where this is going to go to, of this connection, because you do have arrived to a point, Gemini, where many of you have been saying to yourself, you know what, I'm ready to leave the past behind me, just like the Chariot here, right? Leaving the city behind me and moving forward, because I don't want to live in a place, I don't want to live in a state of mind where I'm stuck onto the past. I want to move forward. So I'm seeing here two groups of you. Some of you are going to have that conversation to clear the air and move on on your own. Some of you are going to decide, okay, with the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles here, if you would really want to have a brand new beginning with this person. You have the Lovers here showing up. So I'm saying some sassy shit. And based on that, you're going to see how you're going to move forward. So let's talk about the Queen of Swords for you, dear Gemini. What is the Queen of Swords here about? And that's you. The Queen of Swords is someone that doesn't bullshit around the bushes, okay? Very clear-headed, very straightforward, air sign energy here, okay? You have the data, you have the tea. So the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Temperance, and the Six of Wands, okay? And then there is the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, along with the Strength. Could be dealing with the Leo. You could be thinking that this is your soulmate, this is your twin flame connection here, but that's a completely different reading. I do see here, dear Gemini, many of you wanting to address the fact that this person hurt you, and in the near future, you are going to want to heal things with this person. You have the Temperance here in the middle. So that's talking about harmonizing, creating harmony, peace, and healing things, and finally getting out of this rut together and being able to move forward. Six of Wands, Gemini, is all about victory, moving into a new territory, achievement, having this new chapter that you're going to be exploring. Now, the month of November can be turbulent, dear Gemini, because it is your ruling planet Mercury going into retrograde, and you will be one of the first ones to be very much aware of that, and it could affect you, but you shouldn't be scared, because it's going to give you the opportunity to slow down. And when you make a decision, ask yourself the questions, when I have this closure with this person and have this conversation, where do I see myself being in the near future? What do I want to do, right? So let's talk about this decision here. What do you want to do with your life, with your career, meaning your relationship? So the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Magician here, and the Hermit. And there is the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. Okay, so I feel like that, Gemini, in the near future, a lot of you are going to realize that this is a manifestation of yours that came true. The Hermit with the Magician holding the light is like, basically your manifestation is coming true, and it's being eliminated by the fact that it's being eliminated and confirmed by the fact and the action from this person, Gemini, that they're wanting to come back into your life. The Knight of Cups that you are seeing right now in front of you, this is the same Knight of Cups that also came up in the past. Okay, when I pulled the cards, this was the very first card that came up, and I kind of already picked up on that. The Knight of Cups, right? Water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be just water sign, but that's what I'm seeing here. And that's something that's going to be created for you. Let's talk about the Lovers here, because I'm really excited just as much as you are to see what this is about for you. What do you need to know? I'm really excited for you. Hold on. Oh, you're making me bend over. So, Gemini, the Lovers here is clarified by the Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Can be real. So I'm saying some sassy shit out there. So Gemini, this love relationship right here, right, that you are seeing, this is about the connection that you have been manifesting and praying for, and the love offer is going to be there. And I think that what you're going to look forward, you're going to look forward into this connection is how stable is this person, what kind of stability is this person bringing into your life, right? And you're going to see this situation from a different perspective. I think for some of you, there could be even money and business involved in this situation one way or another. You could either start a business, maybe you thought about having that as well, but I think this person is realizing something and they're wanting to come from a place of like a solid decision, solid desire to make an offer to you and make it work. Let's get the advice, Gemini, and see what do you need to know. What is the advice? As well as I'm going to pull one oracle card for you, which I have pulled for all the signs. So I'm going to pull for you as well. What is your animal spirit? But let's get into your advice. Okay, you got the Magician coming up at the bottom of the deck. Gemini, this is a badass reading, honestly. This is a badass reading. You have the Judgment, the Temperance again, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so remember when I was saying here, you're going to heal things with this person. You're definitely going to want to heal things and move forward. So the advice for you here is with the Judgment. Again, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy doesn't have to be, but I got to mention that, because that's how I do my readings. I feel like that your advice here is very important. It's for you to focus on the healing aspect, because you're someone, you've already done a lot of shadow work within yourself. You've already done a lot of healing within you, and it's going to be very important to, really based on your judgment, on your understanding, see how is this person behaving? What is their game plan when it comes to marriage? Because you really want to marry and settle down with this person with the Four of Wands, or you want to move in together. You want to develop a solid, strong relationship. It's just going to take some time. And maybe some people don't like to hear that. That's fine. I'm a fire sign. I can relate it as well. But a solid, confident, healthy relationship and healed relationship does take time to heal things, right? You see, there is the Temperance here is pouring from one cup to another, from one mug the other. So it means blending things together, working things out, transmuting and alchemizing, and creating a reality here where both of you have manifested this connection to work it out. I mean, you want love, they want love. But I think that in the past, you already know whatever they did was very unhealthy and toxic. And there were a lot of patterns that needed to be broken. Okay, and then that's what I see here happening. So it's just giving some time and allowing it to unfold, in divine timing, so that both of you can get back together. Okay, so let's get your animal spirit message here. This is going to be very important. A lot of the signs that I've done this for until now, they all love this. So I'm going to pull to see what is your animal spirit for the month of Dragonfly. November. You have Dragonfly, one of my favorite animal spirits right there. So Dragonfly can have a very significant meaning for you. I'm going to read a very short description. A lot of you might have a tattoo about it. You might have seen names on it. You might have a t-shirt or something that it has a dragonfly, or you're going to start seeing dragonflies, okay, around you. Your subconscious mind, Gemini, is going to show you those things, and you're going to get that as a sign. So let's get into the message here. Master of light, illusion, and the mind. You are the mind. It's exactly what I was saying, okay? The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind. It's exactly what I said in the beginning to you. As it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still? Dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. Okay, so seeing things clearly, joyful, magical, focus on the breath. I was going to mention that, and this is going to be my closing line and last minute for you, Gemini. Please do breath work and meditation. Regulate your nervous system. I read this quote. You're gonna be the first one I'm going to share here. Really, when you regulate your nervous system, it starts feeling safe for you to accept the manifestations that you want to have in your life, right? Let's say somebody wants to be in a relationship with this person, or they want to have $1 million, or they want to be popular. If their nervous system is not regulated, and they don't feel safe in their body and they're constantly breathless, when that opportunity comes in, they're not going to be able to sustain that. And I want to be an example for you, Gemini. I know a lot of you have been watching me and from the beginning, halfway, but I have been practicing more and more breath work. Find them on YouTube, right? And meditation, and it's been life-changing for me. Just like Dr. Joe Dispenza says, in the age of information, ignorance is the choice. You have Google, you have resources, you have many important things out there for you to look into and to focus on your personal growth. I believe in you. I believe in you as a Gemini. I'm a Leo, and I love my Geminis. We always have a good old time, but you got this. And one more thing, the dragonfly is that animal I think it's an aquatic insect. You are very smart. You can tell me no, you can tell me in the comments, but like it turns into this dragonfly that flies in the air, right? So it's a metamorphosis, it's a transition, and I think that's what the November month is going to be for you, Gemini, where you're going to morph into this new version of you, where you really will decide, okay, I've done a lot of healing within myself, and if this person is coming in with the same mindset and they show the signs, then I may proceed forward with them. But if not, I need to move on my own, right? Because you have the free will. You can decide what you want to do. So dear Gemini, honestly, the first reading of my day, and a beautiful, freaking beautiful reading. And I hope that this helped. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.